What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good. I know I am. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback from the videos recently. Um, but I didn't post the last 2 days just because it kind of, I don't know, didn't feel like it, and I've just been kind of lazy, just related to what we're going to talk about today. So my plan for putting out videos in days that I don't want to put out videos is I'm just gonna bang out like 2 or 3 videos right now, maybe more, and then I'll just upload them on days that I don't want to upload. So that's just my will be my strategy. But today I want to talk to you guys about how precious your time is. You probably already know, but time is worth more than money. If someone told you that, you know, if you woke up tomorrow morning and you had $1 million, but you only had one more day to live, like, would you take that? The answer would probably be no. Um, so yeah, you gotta cherish every moment you have in life, and can't be wasting time during the day, which relates to a couple of things that I've put out so far. So men on average in the US, they live to be about 76 years old, and then women is 81 years old. So, if you think about that, that's really not that long of time. We, if you know, I feel like every year that's gone by, time goes by a little faster. And that's because, every year that goes by, a year is a smaller fraction of your life every year. So that's why it goes by quicker. And it starts to get a little bit scary, once you're like around my age. I'm only 17, but it's going by pretty fast. I thought junior year would feel way longer, but no. It's already it's already April. School's gonna end in less than a month. Then I'm gonna start having to figure my life out, you know. But I got a good job lined up for this summer, so I will not be wasting any time this summer. I'm gonna be making money. If you want to talk about how you can work on not wasting your time, um, a couple things, and keep in mind this is kind of just like advice. This is advice I'm giving to myself too. Like, I know how I should be doing things, but kind of just choose not to do them a lot. But I'm working on that. But the first thing you can do is get good sleep. Like, I started having I literally I only had like good sleep for maybe like 2 weeks out of this year so far, and that shit changed my whole perspective on sleeping. You know, it's probably the most important thing you can do, setting a bedtime. Um, you know, for teenage boys, you're supposed to get like 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So what I did was I set an alarm at 9:30, get off of devices, and then I got ready for bed, did my bedtime routine. And then I have to be in bed at 10 o'clock. And then I journaled for like 10 minutes. That was the thing. And then I went to sleep at 10:30. And man, every single day I just woke up and I felt like great. I don't even know how to describe it, but it, and sometimes you stay up late at night because you think you're being more productive than you actually are. But the truth is, you'll be more productive if you have more energy because you slept. And I didn't really understand that for a while. And I mean, now when I stay up, it's just because I don't really care. It's like 1 o'clock right now, but yeah, it's Saturday night. I kind of spent all Saturday just sleeping, uh, which was a waste of my time. But I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to fucking pretend that I'm someone that I'm not. I just want to be honest on this channel. Honesty is key, guys. Honesty is key. Another way you can work on not wasting time is, not scrolling, obviously. If you have been watching all my videos so far, I'm very adamant on that. Another thing is not scrolling when you're around people, man. I am probably gonna voice this a lot in my YouTube, and I just fucking hate it. Like when I'm with somebody or when I'm with a group of people, and suddenly everyone just starts going on their phones and acting like nobody else is there. And it's just interesting. It's just like, why? Why don't you want to be, you can scroll anytime, but you're not always with the people that you enjoy being around. Or do any of them even enjoy each other? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Personally, whenever I'm with somebody, I keep my phone down and I'll check it every now and then just to see if someone's texted me, and if it's someone important or if it's something important, then I'll respond. But, most of the time I want to be with the person that I'm with. And that's something, if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, unsubscribe right now if you don't do that, bro. Because I just don't really have respect for people who don't do that. But, most people don't do that, so I don't blame you. But I think you should always hold yourself to a high standard. So another way to work on not wasting time is make, lists of stuff that you need to do. Because once you check off, every item you check off, it's like a dopamine hit. It feels so good once you've finished like a list of things that you needed to get done, whether that's like homework or like stuff around the house or mm, personal project you're doing. It always feels good to see your achievements in a list and just check them off. I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to the end, uh, leave a like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to do nothing. And tell me in the comments down below what you think of this video and what you do to make sure you're not wasting your time, because you could die tomorrow.